then. And then we get into what you're going with here and teaching us about some licks and tricks and all that kind of stuff, which I actually have to go over. This looks like it's pretty in-depth. Do you remember doing this?
I don't remember doing that. I've done so many of those things over the years, and it's kind of a necessary evil. But I think the point of looking at this right now, it kind of makes me think that at the time I wasn't really so conscious of it, but Dave really, really has a unique rhythm style that's really his, and it's very important to the sound. And I believe that I have a very unique lead style, and the fact that they very luckily work together, like a watch, I don't know the word in Japanese, how the watch things interweave?
Yeah.
They just happen to peanut butter and chocolate, they happen to work out. They could have just as easily clashed and it would have been a dumpster fire, but I think his rhythm playing, I remember when I joined the band, I'm like, this is really, really unique. It was very difficult for me to get to the point where I was confident with it. I never got good at it. I got passable at it. Passable, long enough to play in the band for 10 years, but I never really got good at it. And it's one of those things that it's a person. I can't be that person, and no one can be me when it comes to leads. There's guys who they think, okay, I'll do a half-step bend or something and I'll sound like Marty. No, it's not that simple. Or you can say, well, I can mute this string like this with my palm and I'll sound like Mustaine. No, it's not that simple. It's a lot of very personal choices, lifestyle choices that translate into guitar. And I don't really know how to explain this very well, but you're hearing somebody's life. You're not hearing techniques learned from a book. So I think Dave's playing is very, you hear it the second you hear it, it's him. And the same thing goes for my playing. And I think we were lucky that, guitar media and people out there picked up on that back then. Mm-hmm. That I'll say.
Very much so. Every guitar hero is the same thing. When you hear him, it's instantly distinguishable. You know exactly who's playing. Marty Friedman, Zakk Wylde, Eddie Van Halen. Just on the top of my head, Randy Rhoads. I know it's him when I hear it. You know what I mean? So that's a great trait. You don't see that too often today. It's a harder one to come across. Maybe people will say all been done, but then again, I'm sure they were saying that back in the '80s before you guys came out, right? Oh,
it's absolutely, definitely not all been done. Definitely not.
So maybe we'll get some more of that.
If you hear that just sounds like something a lazy person would say.
Yeah, right.
You only got 7 notes or whatever they say.
Right.
Dude, it hasn't even begun to be all done.
Yep. Yeah. I hear you. Got some Crate Love, as we mentioned earlier. Yeah. They're going into the tube game here now. Talking about their tube amps. You're going in-depth length on this one, too, which is so great to see.
It's always wrong, though. Never believe anything. Never believe it. Use your ears.
Yeah?
I wouldn't... Maybe use that stuff as like a starting point, but it's never, ever right. When you're talking about a guy with their own style. But if you're talking like a teacher, the way a teacher would play with everything correct and alternate picking and here are the notes and boom, there you go. But the way I play, it's some of that stuff would be considered very wrong and not the optimum for whatever reason people are trying to optimize their playing. But it's never even close to right, but you might get a good start.
Well, I think you actually said that in here too, is don't try to learn this all note for note, because what makes a good guitar player is doing it your own way and expressing yourself through it, which I think you actually did mention some terms in there like that. So very cool. Got some Warwick bass ads in here. Hey everybody, quick reminder, if you want to show your support for the channel, and we'd love it if you would, then make sure to check out our awesome, truly sensational merchandise available at mastersofshred.com. You can choose from this awesome limited edition Crate 1990 shirt or a bunch of cool others that you won't see anywhere else. Check them out. Now back to the show. If you guys like this channel, do us a favor, subscribe to it. It's the easiest way to show your support without ever having to open your wallet. But if you do want to open your wallet to show your support, head over to mastersofshred.com, check out our exclusive merchandise, check out the Super Halen amp, hand-built in Nashville, Tennessee, only 50 available. Thank you guys. Follow us at Masters of Shred on Instagram, Mr. Shred Official. Thank you for watching. And if you have magazines like this, Guitar for the Practicing Musician, Guitar World, and you want to give it a good home where it will live on forever, do us a favor and write us at info@mastersofshred.com or shoot me a DM on Instagram. We'd like to give them a new home. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to
Thank
Marty
Derek.
Friedman.
All right, I'm afraid to shake your hand because I have to play later.
Oh, nah, yeah, we don't want to do that. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.